show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good evening and welcome to Wild Out Podcast. My name is George Wild, live in the city of Ontario, and I'm here with the fellas.
Hey,
Wow, where is that coming
what's
from?
up, George?
What's going on, George?
Where's
How
that
you
noise
doing?
coming from, guys?
You got your volume up, Chaka? You got to turn it down, bro.
Oh
And
my
you went
goodness,
totally
what a
dark.
rookie!
No, I don't have anybody. I don't have
You know-
anything on.
That's the rookie move. Who did that? Is that me?
That's you.
That's you.
The rookie.
Is it
move.
me?
Hey, yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so.
It went off now.
Is that me?
Yeah, you're
All
good.
right, man. My bad. My bad.
Even the best have bad days, bro.
Wow, man. Oh, well, okay. Well, welcome to the show, people. Welcome to the show. I'm here with Jamie James and
What's
the
up?
guy. I don't know. Did you turn off the light, Chaka? What happened, bro?
No, I don't know. That's why I'm gonna fix the
All
light
right,
right
all
now.
right.
That's Chaquita. It's all good, Chaka. There you go.
Oh,
Is that better?
oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, damn! He dropped the light.
Damn! Look,
Holy smokes!
Órale, Chaka.
rookie move. Rookie
Dude, that's a
move.
rookie move right there, bro.
There you go. There we
All
go.
right, let's see what's up. You're a little fuzzy there, bro.
Oh goodness.
Is it better
I
now?
don't know about that, bro.
You gotta sit down. We gotta see your face. Put it in front of you.
There it goes. Right there. Is that better?
No, bro. What happened,
What
dude?
happened?
A minute ago, you had some light in your face.
I know. Hold
Yeah.
on 1 second.
It's all good.
So, how you doing, Jamie James? While Chaka gets this thing figured out, bro.
I'm doing good, brother. It's cooling down, man. Feeling a little bit better now.
Bro, I got up.
You
Yeah, I
know?
got up this morning. It was around 62 degrees, bro. I was in heaven out there, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
62, bro.
But how's that smoke out your way? Is it smoky?
The first couple of days, yeah, there was no type of wind or anything. Once we had the onshore flow, then it started pushing
Mhm.
everything back out to the desert. But yeah, it was pretty bad for a couple of days, bro. I mean, really bad.
Right.
Like it would hurt to breathe, kind of bad.
Because
Is it better now?
Oh, there you go, bro. There you go. Don't move too much. Stay still.
Vogue.
Oh, don't move too much because you get a little fuzzy there, bro.
Yeah, just stay still, bro. Don't do too much motion, dude. Your autofocus is working too hard, bro. Just
All right.
Okay. Cool.
either remove the filter, whatever filter you're running, bro. Just take it out.
I'm not running
All
no
right, that's good,
filters.
Nice, fool. You're like a high now, bro. You got like fucking 20 filters going on at one stock.
Hi, look at my cheekbones. Can you see my cheekbones?
Chaka, dude. Oh,
How you doing,
shit.
Chaka? How are you, my brother?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It was 108 today this morning when I got up.
A what?
108.
Nah, no manches, dude.
Yeah. Now it's like 90, 89, so it's cool. It's cool temperature. I feel good right now.
Well, dude, we were joining you last week, bro. We were having Arizona type weather over here, bro.
Oh.
It was
yeah.
freaking brutal.
Dude,
It might have been hot.
Hey.
But I don't know if it was hotter here than over there, bro. To be honest with you.
It was hot over there because some people were saying it was 125 and stuff like that. You know, on the like in the sticks. I'm like, wow. And San Bernardino was like 150, 118, 119. I'm like, dang, that's charcoal weather.
Bro, I mean,
The unchecked
dude,
weather, bro.
I mean, we did it for like a week, right? We had like over 100 degrees for like 7 days straight. It might have been a little bit more or whatever, but I mean, I don't know how people were in your part of the world where you're at. How do they do that, bro? I mean, 7 days of 100-degree weather, dude. It
Well,
just
Okay, so what it is inside the stores, it's 72. Every single store is 72. So you walk in there and you're cold. So when you walk outside, you're like, it feels good. You get in your car, you put the air conditioner on, you get home, you're good. So every place is like, it's 72 in the stores. Especially Walmart, I think is 70 over here. They put it at 70, so you're
Mhm.
cold. So when you go in there, even when you're short, you're cold. So when you come out, you're like, you're welcoming that warm air. You're welcoming that. You're like, oh, okay, cool.
I don't know, bro. We did it for 7 days, bro, and it was just hell, bro. I mean, no relief, brother. I mean, no relief. So I don't know how you. Like I said, I guess you get used to living out there, and that's normal living for you now over there. But those 7 days of that extreme heat, dude, that was just crazy, bro. crazy stuff.
Right.
I mean,
The only one I'm seeing on my screen is just Jamming James. I'm not seeing you on my screen.
You're not supposed to.
yeah, no,
Okay.
just if you look at the stream, you're gonna see me on the stream. You won't see me on the on
Okay,
our
gotcha.
connection.
Okay.
So just focus
Okay,
on my
gotcha.
voice, bro. Just focus on the voice, bro. You'll be good, bro.
Follow the light. Follow the light.
George
So
Orozco.
yeah, bro. So it's been a brutal week, bro. So I'm glad the temperature's gone
Yeah.
down. Comfortable now, mid 80s. Even the low 90s feel good, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So did it take you a bit to get used to the heat, or you welcome that heat when you got there, bro?
You know, I was just tired of people complaining over there in LA. It's like, oh, it's too cold, it's too hot. I just wanted two temperatures, either cold or hot, and I got it. It took me about a good couple months to basically get warmed up to it, and I like it. I mean, I don't mind it at
Mhm.
all. It's funny because me and my daughter were in the car the other night, and we look at each other because she's from LA
Mhm.
too. And she looked at me. She goes, "Oh, it's 93. It's 98 degrees. It's cool. It's a lot cool. Should we get a jacket on?" And we just started busting up because we're getting used to the weather. At night at 98, 97, it's already getting cold for us.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
And that's
I
how
was
we.
telling these guys last week. I did a trip to Texas, and I went to
Yeah.
San Antonio. Um, no, to El Paso, and dude, it was boiling hot, bro. I mean, it was hot, and these dudes have sweatshirts on. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
they were like
Well,
nothing, bro. I couldn't
that,
peel my skin off. These guys were wearing sweatshirts, bro.
that's what I'm saying. The same thing here. It's like they wear sweatshirt, and I feel like, oh, they must know I'm a tourist because I'm in shorts and a tank top. They're like looking at me. They're in sweatshirts, sweatpants, and I'm like, in a
Right.
hat. I'm like, what the heck? And I talked to this girl. I go, why do you like? She goes, I just like wearing sweats. I go, aren't you cold? I mean, aren't you hot? She goes, nah, it doesn't bother me. I'm like, dang. I mean, I'll get a heat stroke if I was in all that stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, you heard about that TikTok guy that decided to go run a half a marathon with 100 and whatever it was, 110 degrees, and he unfortunately passed away, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're gonna, because everything shuts
Oh yeah,
down.
bro.
Everything shuts
That's not
down.
no, bro. You don't mess around with heat, bro. Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I found the best way to go to San Antonio? Well, if you want to go to San Antonio, you want to go to Dallas, take the train. It's
Hmm.
cheaper, but it's longer. But you get to see San Diego, you get to see Yuma, you get to see San Antonio. I mean, El Paso, San Antonio, and it's real cool. And it's only like 140, 150 bucks.
Okay. Well, I'll give that a try. But I mean, I decided to drive 22 hours straight from LA to Dallas, bro. That was
Yeah,
nuts. And like
yeah,
I
it
said,
is.
bro, I felt very unwelcome in Texas. But we talked about this last week. But yeah, it's not a very welcoming kind of place.
No.
Jamie James, do we have anybody online with us that we need to shout out before we get going?
Yeah. We got Jeanette on the line with us, Cindy Garcia. We have Cal Lawson on the line, Kitty Moonshine. We also had Dione Lopez up on here. We popped off. We started off good today, huh?
Yeah. So,
Yeah, Cindy. Also Cindy Garcia, if I didn't mention her name, but we got them all
all
up on
right.
there.
So, what you guys has thought about this Tyreek Hill getting pulled over by the cops, bro?
That's brutal, bro.
W-
But you know what? He was in the wrong in a
Here we
lot of
go. Here we go.
ways,
See,
though.
I
You know
knew
what I mean?
Chuck he's on the
Yeah.
other side, bro. I knew he's gonna be on that side. So go ahead, Chuck. Explain.
No, no, he's. I mean, you get pulled. If I pull you over and I try to roll down the window and I want your license and registration, I'm gonna disrespect you by pointing out the window back up and just leaving it up. I understand he's a what do you call it, a star and
Hmm.
everything, but you got to follow the same rules as us. And even when he got out of the car, he was
Wait,
acting up like
hold
he
it. You
already knew
said that he got out of the car?
when
Oh,
they
okay.
put him
There
out
you
of the
go.
car because they asked him to get out of the car. When they put him on the car, they already asked him, and he was already giving them crap.
Okay.
He was already giving them crap. Even though the officers did go use excessive force, but he was also on and even they had an interview with him today, and he says, "What would you do different?" He goes, "I would do a lot of things different because I felt like I was part of the problem when I got out of the
Hmm.
car, even though they put him out of the car."
Uh,
Yeah, they had an interview with him earlier before this game, before the Buffalo Bills game.
I don't know about
yeah.
that,
What's your
bro.
thoughts there, Jamie James?
I'd be talking shit from the get go, bro. He wants to pop attitude, I'll pop attitude too, bro. Give him my fucking ticket. Get the fuck on your way. He's just that. Give me your ID. Nah, you don't need all that shit, bro. Fuck you. You
They
know?
didn't even know who he
Bro,
was.
hold on.
That,
That's
that,
another
that,
thing, bro. That's another
that,
thing, bro. Wait a minute, bro.
that,
You're in a
that was the first problem,
yeah, no,
bro.
but let's start, bro. Come on, common sense, brother. You're a block from the football stadium. All the cats that are rolling in those cars are athletes. So you knew he was an athlete or something like that. Dude, he's a block away from the stadium, bro. Come on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I mean, when I'm at Staples Center or anything, I see baller cars rolling by. First thing in my mind is, oh, these are players. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they didn't even somebody because they had a recording of him. I was watching it today, and they go, "You know who he is?" And he goes, "I don't care who he is. I don't know who he is." He goes, "He's a star," and they were all like, "Oh," and the cop was like, "And," to the other cop, and the cop was like, "Okay." So then after that's when everything started coming down. But those guys are gonna get in big time trouble because they pay taxes for that football team.
Right. And
So
yeah,
the mayor and all them are gonna get pissed off at him and tell him, "Hey, what's going on? Why did you do this? Why did you do that?" They're gonna get some of them, somebody's gonna get fired.
The police chief backed up his officer, bro.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did. He said he did everything right.
oh no, hell no, he did not did everything right, bro.
Right?
No, not even close, bro.
Exactly, bro.
I mean, he gave him his driver's license, bro. If you're gonna write a ticket, there you go. Just write the ticket.
Well, I could see that. Maybe he helped him because remember he said his leg was hurt. Maybe he helped him sit down by pushing
Yeah,
him
maybe he
down.
did.
That
Yeah,
was
that's
a
a
good
good.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure he did.
yeah. You got to think about it. He helped him out sit down because he couldn't sit down because his lower back was hurting. But he could sure make them touchdowns. Huh? Don't you trip out when people say that? Oh man, my leg hurts, my arm hurts, and all of a sudden you see them dancing and swinging away and everything. You're like, what happened to your arm? Oh, it still hurts.
I don't know, bro. I think the cops were a little. They were there. I don't think they were acting right, bro. I mean, they could have handled that a lot better, bro. I don't understand why they can't just de-escalate everything, bro. Why does it have to escalate? Always fucking escalate, bro.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I mean?
It is.
I know you hate it,
That was
Because
right?
I think it was a lack of professionalism on the police
Always,
officer's
bro.
part.
Always.
He could have handled the situation a whole lot better, bro. I mean, it is like he had a bad day or something, dude.
it's just that they power trip sometimes. They power trip.
All the time,
Most of the time they power trip. It's just like,
all the time.
well, you got some cops that are that are not like that. That, hey, I understand where you're coming from, and that when they pull you over, just give me. All you got to do is act right. Get license and registration. Here you go. Wait for my ticket. That's it. But when you start talking, rolling up the window, and start doing, fishing around, you're gonna wonder what. As a cop, you're gonna wonder what is he doing in there? Is he hiding drugs or is he,
Oh,
pulling a
well,
gun? So you
can he
gotta
ask
react.
nicely, bro, to roll down the window? Hey, sir, can you please roll down your window? Ask politely. And then if
Well,
he
yeah,
keeps
but
acting like a moron, then you go to the next step. But first ask, hey, sir, can you please roll down your window? Can you keep it down? Let's see what he says. I
true,
mean, he
true.
didn't even he didn't try that one, bro. No,
No,
he
no,
didn't try that.
no. They don't. I mean, yeah. If he should have just busted the window open. Just
Do you
busted
know how
the
much
window and
you know how
drank a
much
free
that
Liquor.
window is in that car, bro?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
20 grand, bro.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
just pull him out from there.
damn, bro. Are you hearing this, Jamming James? Dude, he wants to yank the dude through the window, bro.
Right?
Don't take him out from the thing. Just yank him through the
Wow.
window. That's what it almost came down to. Because the other cop, came around and grabbed him out too. They tugged on him. Not just one, two. You got two cops tugging on him.
Yeah, I think it was just totally uncalled for, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
A little excessive, bro.
just right. Hey, follow up,
Yes.
George, on the incident from last week that got you hot. Any follow up story on that?
No, I haven't.
you just
I
let it
haven't
go?
been to the police station yet, bro. Like I
All
said,
right.
this incident kind of got me like a friendly reminder. Like, hey, do you supposed to go to over there? But I'm gonna make a stop with it because I don't know if anybody knows this. Are you able to get a copy of the video, or do you need like some type
Uh,
of cord?
no, it's public information. You go in, you ask for it. You fill out a
Okay,
form. It'll probably take like 2 months, 3
whatever,
months
however long
before
it
they get it
takes.
to you. Yeah, but you can ask for it.
Okay,
You have the right to it.
okay.
But if you have a lawyer friend, you can get it quicker.
He'll have it the next day, bro.
You have it the next day.
No, as long as I
Yeah,
get,
that,
as long as the tape, as long as the tape gets to me, it's fine. Whatever it takes 4 weeks, takes 4 weeks. But I want a copy of that tape, bro. Because
yeah.
like I say, if I hear what my son says, yeah, the guy did, then I'm gonna file some charges or lawsuit or something, bro. But I need to
Right.
get a hold of that tape, so I know what happened during the interaction between the cop and my son, dude.
Was it in the city where you
And
live?
city over, Upland.
Okay, then you're cool then. So the cops will still over there, make sure nobody parks in front of your house.
No, it's the next city over, bro.
Yeah,
No,
you're
no.
good then.
Ontario PDs are cool, bro. They're cool. And yeah, no big
Oh
deal.
yeah, they are.
Hey, bro, you know what? This guy, you know that the Raiders played the Chargers, right? You guys are aware of this?
Oh yeah,
This
yeah,
past
yeah,
Right, the
weekend, right?
past weekend, right?
yeah.
So this Charger fan got up and was scuffle with another Raider fan, right? And some guy decided to go in there and try to break it up. And then the Charger guy and the Raider guy turned on the dude that was trying to break up the fight, and so he ended up fighting the two guys.
Oh, snap.
But he was trying to break up a fight. He ended up getting his ass kicked by the Charger fan and the Raider fan, bro.
Hey, that happens. That's why you don't.
Is that what it is?
That's why you don't
Is
butt
that what
in.
it is?
Yeah, you have to
Stay clear. Stay clear of a situation like
It
that, bro.
happens a lot.
Do you
You just stay away because you don't know. It happen. Even at bars or even at things, your friends are fighting with
Mhm.
each other, and all of a sudden they look at you. They're like, "Wait, who's this guy?" And then they turn on him. They start beating him up. You're like, "Wait a minute." I thought you guys are from. I'm trying to break you guys up. He goes, "Nah, we're friends." So, like the old saying goes, once your uncles, from you come from a Hispanic family, your uncles will fight, but at the end of the night, they're walking home drunk, hugging each other. So you just gotta stay away from them. And I learned my lesson the hard way. I got involved in one of those
you
things.
were in a situation like that?
Yeah, I was. I was in a situation like that with my
Okay,
uncles.
what happened?
I was trying to break it up. I was like, hey, and they turned on me, and I'm like, hey, wait, hold on, I'm family too. And they're just like, oh no, just leave us alone. Stop bothering us. We got to handle it ourselves. I'm like, okay, go about your business. So never again jump in somebody's other people's business. Just stay neutral.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, the other day too, we were out bar hopping, and then this dude gets tossed out of a bar, lands in the middle of the street. And I'm with somebody, and I'm trying to hold that person back. Like I go, she was trying to get too close to the event. I go, dude, I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna get caught in this, and you know what I mean. I'm gonna get caught in something right here. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna do something, and I'm gonna get caught up in the middle. So I'm trying to like I said, trying to stay away, keep my distance from that. You know what I mean? Because somebody can point, hey, it's that dude over there, and then here comes the crowd after you, bro. You know what I mean? And
Yep,
yeah, so
exactly.
yeah, you gotta stay away with those type of situations, bro. Yeah, that was kind of a little bit sketchy the other day. It was too close for comfort, bro.
Yeah, but that's just it's everybody wants to fight at these games, and I don't understand that. I mean, they don't pay you to fight at a
Mhm.
game. Raiders don't say here's $100. Thank you for fighting at our game. All you go home with a bunch of bruises and a bunch of stabbings and stuff like that. Because people don't care now. People don't care now. No, nowadays. That's what a lot of people go to the games just to fight because they get pissed off.
Hey, what was that? Lunch or dinner?
Yeah, that was dinner.
Was that a cat or
Dog?
dog? What was that, bro?
'Cause I'm in-
What you having for dinner, bro?
Hey, quiet. It was
All
a
right.
Chihuahua
Oh, nice. dude.
ready for tacos. Let me just tell her.
Hey, so back to the brawls at the
I-
games. Hey,
Hold on.
some people take their I guess their team pride a little bit too seriously. It's like they're protecting their body or their neighborhood,
Exactly.
All right.
Well, like
So and then not to mention you kick in the alcohol, the pregame festivities, and all that good stuff. It's over. It's over before the
Well,
game starts.
Well, there's a bar in Alhambra. I forgot at 29 something or it's a Raider bar.
Oh,
And I went in with the shirt one day. I had my Seahawks shirt on, and they go, "No, you can't come in there." And I go, "Why?" He goes, "Because in there they
uh-huh.
get rowdy, and we don't want to fight because they'll mess it up." So this other guy went in there, and he was a Dallas Cowboy, but I guess he knew the bouncer. So he walks in there. A few minutes later, it jumped off. They started fighting, and all the cops came. I'm like, he goes, "That's why we don't want nobody here that's not from another team." And I'm like, "Come on now, you got to have respect." I mean, as old as we are, you're gonna go in there just to fight. I mean, come on, we're gonna hurt ourselves. We're gonna be sore the next day. We're gonna have to put Bengay over our body, and get our medical, our walker, and everything good to go.
right? Too old.
Exactly, too old for that stuff.
Yeah, gotta
But
grow something.
people do, and you look at it, it's not youngsters anymore. It's people our age are fighting. They're starting the fights with the youngsters, and then they're all crying on the side of the road, saying, "Oh man, he beat me up." Oh, stop fighting! You're too old to fight.
Leo Mendoza said that's why he would unleash you when you used to get in fights, bro. He had a
I
collar.
used
He
to
had a
fight.
collar on you, or what?
I used to fight a lot. One of the things is I used to fight a lot. I didn't really care back in the day.
Right.
If something came off, I'm jumping in. If it's my friends, I'm jumping in. That's just how I was, and everybody knew that about me. Even so that's how I grew up, though. You protect your friends.
Yeah, that's true.
So you didn't tell the bouncers there that you can handle yourself, that there would be no problems in there.
I know, right? No, I just walked away. I just like, whatever. I went to another bar, had more fun
But
there
you being
anyway.
a Seahawk fan in LA, you would be going into hostile territories all the time, bro.
Well, you know what? One of the things is it's just like the Broncos. It's just like anything. We got no really say in this stuff. We don't really want to fight. We just want to
Right.
watch the game.
That's right.
I mean, it's just the Raiders, Dallas Cowboys, and stuff like that. They want to do all the do all the bad stuff, and now the Rams and the Chargers, but they want to start fighting with everybody, and they want to show they're bigger because they're trying to pee on their territory, which
Right.
is LA. And the Chargers and the Rams haven't done that yet because we have a lot of Raider fans and we have a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans. So when you go to the stadium and you watch the game, you'll see more of the other team than your own team, and you're like, what the heck? So they're trying to establish themselves. So I think a lot of Charger fans and Ram fans are going to the gym and going and do MMA now to try to when they go to the games they want to fight.
I think they're more civilized than that, bro. Yeah, it's just Raider fans are like that.
Raider fans has always been like that. Look at little Carlitos.
Good, little Carlos, little Chaka. Someone asked, "Hey, who's Chaka?" Chaka, you want to tell them real quick who you are? And
Chaka,
what
give a
you're about?
brief introduction, my brother.
Where do I start? Okay, where do I start? Well, actually, this is funny you said that, George. I've been in promoting since 1984.
Okay.
I've been promoting. I used to promote the Cleveland House. We were talking about that last week about the clubs. I promoted Cleveland House. I promoted CSO. I promoted everything that was under
Okay.
21. Baby dolls, not baby dolls, baby
Right.
dolls. I did that. I did that for a while. When I turned 21, I used to promote with Robert Torres and
Mhm.
Cesar De Niro. So then that's when we used to do the Casa Community Real. We used to do um, Florentine Gardens. We did and Almani and Hollywood. I think I was asking somebody which one's better, Florentine Gardens in Almani or Hollywood. Because they're both different, but they both get back the same. I did Mr. Jason Almani. I did Fantasia. I did the Hop. We did Wings. We did Safari Bar. Shout used to be in Puente, I believe it's Puente, right off the 10 freeway, right by the hotel, by the Holiday Inn.
Where'd you grow up,
I did
Chaka?
that. I grew up from Pico I grew up everywhere. Basically I was born in Echo Park.
Hmm?
I was born at Queen of Angels Hospital. I went to Cudahy, went to Bell Gardens, Montebello, East LA, Boyle Heights, Pico Rivera. So I was all over. When you have a mom, when a single mom is, and when you say let's go, let's roll, that's what happened. I used to move around a lot. I lived in Wilmington. I lived all over. That's why I know a lot of people, and I get along with a lot of people. That's just my background of me. I've been doing this for a long time. Been talking and promoting all my life. I've been promoted with Cesar De Niro. I promoted with everybody, with long hair Mike. You know,
And where you're currently residing at right now?
I'm current in the county jail right now because you look at the background. I'm in the visiting room right now.
What are you on a butt phone or what?
I'm on a butt phone, dialing the number. Next week we're getting our child, our money for the phone. Now I promote in Yuma, Arizona.
Yuma.
I'm in Yuma, Arizona.
Right on.
Mhm.
Right on.
Yuma, Arizona is on the border between Mexico, 10 minutes from Mexico, about 10 minutes from California, and I'm in Arizona.
Right on, brother. Right on. Tell you, for the viewers out there, that's Chaka.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
he's been on
part of the
most-
original show when he did the Chaka report. So in the
Yeah,
early
he
days,
was.
he was doing the Chaka report for us. So that was a
Right.
little segment that we had. So he's been around the show for a bit. So Chaka, let me
Yeah.
ask you this, bro. What was your favorite club you used to do back in the days?
It used to be, before it used to be, I would say Quiet Cannon.
Mm.
When they had it upstairs. When they
Okay.
had it upstairs. Now they changed it because they opened up down at the bottom and they
Right.
made it bigger. But the one upstairs, because there was 3 entrances you can go into, and then I don't know if did you used to go there, George, back in
No,
the
I
day?
never did the 21 and over thing, bro.
Oh, oh, okay. Well, there used to be a Indian guy that used to work at the bar, and he used to kick down the drinks like crazy. He used to make them strong, so we always
Right.
used to go to him. And by the end of the night, we used to walk outside and bam, here's $40, here's $50, because he only charges $3 and $4 at a time. So that's how he did
Right.
his hustle. That was one of them. I think I was trying to think of the one in what was it? I can't think of it in Glendale. I
Oh,
don't know. I don't remember the one in
Was it
Glendale. I
Giggles?
forgot what the name of
No.
that one was.
giggles. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't Giggles. It wasn't Giggles. It was in the mall. It was like right by the mall.
Yeah. It was giggles.
And then, but before that, what was it? Because I think it was something else. It was really skinny as you walk in and you
Yeah.
go upstairs too. Okay, it was Giggles. Okay, that's the one I liked the most. But it
Was
was
it?
called Club Excess.
Excess.
Club
There you go.
Excess.
Yeah.
Club Excess. That's what it was. That's when we threw it there. It was nice. Always used to get packed. That was one of the ones I liked because everybody respected everybody in there.
Yeah. It was a pretty cool spot, bro.
Everybody respected everybody. I didn't like DQs in downtown LA. It smelled like piss right when you walked
Bro.
in. Right when you walked in, it smelled like piss, and the floors were even wet. You're like, dude, how can you have bar like this and the floors are wet? Piss came up everywhere. Everybody just got so upset with it. Everybody just kicked in the parking lot across the street.
So
That
so
thing
you
used
didn't
to
like
get
the
packed.
Alexandria Hotel either?
I like the Alexander Hotel. I liked the Vault. Um, what was the one China? It was one China something.
Ch-
What was that one? I think you
The Hong
said it
Kong
the other day
Cafe?
that was your favorite one. The Hong Kong Cafe. I like the Hong Kong Cafe too. I like the Hong Kong Cafe. And then there used to be the Vote. The Vote was pretty cool. Then there was there's another one right there, and everybody knows about Casa Camino. Casa Camino used to be bad back in the day, but I know they
Yeah, it
revamped it.
looks nothing like it, bro.
Yeah. Club
Club Visage,
Visage.
bro. There you go.
Club
That's my
Visage.
club.
Yeah, Club Visage, and then yes, I remember all these. I'm around your age. I'm 50. I'll be
Hmm.
55 in April.
Mm.
So I mean, I've been around for a minute, knowing all these clubs, doing all this stuff. I remember when DQ was it DQs and
Uh-huh.
off of Olympic. Was that also
Yeah,
no, that
yeah, there
wasn't
was
DQs, was it?
DQs
Yeah, it
Olympic.
was. Yeah, we used to go in there and it used to be packed, and then everybody just used to go to the market and kick
Oh
in the
yeah, the
parking
parking
lot
lot
and
was
drink and talk and
the
everything.
parking lot was
Parking
always
lot was
jumping, bro.
yeah, it was
Happening
So it
out
didn't
there.
matter if you went.
it
It
was
didn't matter if
always
you went in. The parking lot was jumping, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So everybody just, hey, we're gonna save money. We're gonna buy beer, and we'll just kick it in the parking lot. Nobody used to mess with you. No cops or nothing. Everybody used to just park there. But then it's crazy because once the cops come, one cop car comes, everybody scatters like roaches. Show them they're trying to get out and everything, and you're like, dude, and they're not even doing anything to us. They're just looking and just going straight by. They're not gonna mess with us. But yeah, I
Yeah,
remember a lot of those
club details
clubs.
too. I don't know. I mean, I was
Yeah,
part of club details, but the La Cienega one, not when they moved to Hollywood. So yeah, I was
No.
at the
okay.
original club details in La Cienega. So once they moved to Hollywood, I already had left that club. But yeah, I was part of that too. Club details, La Cienega was a cool club, bro. I mean,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
fun
that was
too.
a fun club.
Circus was cool too.
Cirque,
Mhm.
yep.
I remember.
Go ahead,
Go
circus.
ahead.
Yeah, that was jumping too. But I mean that's when I started doing 21 and over. But I didn't start doing that until the probably like early 90s or late 80s when I started going
Okay, yeah,
to
yeah.
circus.
You know what? The past couple of shows we talk about different scenes, different clubs, different parties, and all that stuff. But one that hasn't come up, and I don't think anybody's brought it up yet, was the Century Club.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, Century City
yeah.
down there. Yeah,
Polly Wizard
Century
was
Club.
resident there, dude.
Yeah, that place
Oh,
was upscale and nice, bro. I mean, the crowd was different, a little bit more upscale, a lot of fun. It was just a mission to get out
Yeah,
there,
that's what I'm. That's a drive, bro. Coming from
well, the other one is in Riverside. What was that one
Metro.
called in Riverside?
Mhm.
No, was it? Oh yeah, Metro
Metro.
Riverside. That one used to jump up too. Yeah, that one used to jump too. But it was a
Yeah,
hassle getting out there, going
that's
way out
Danny
there.
Z's old club, man. Danny Z used to be the resident there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember that. We used to go in there and but it was just too far. By the time we got home, we were sober. I used to hate
By the time we got over sober,
that
bro.
because it was a mission. I lived in Whittier. I lived in Montebello at the time.
Right?
Going all the way over there and then coming all the way back.
It's
It's
so
like
bad.
you're already
It-
sober.
Hey, Chaka, what was your beer of choice back in the days, bro?
Oh wow, there's a couple. Um, I was saying this the other night. I go, I told my friend, I asked her, I go, hey, what beer did you drink? She goes, Mickey Big,
Hmm.
Big Mouth.
Oh boy.
And I go, and I said, you know what I said? I go, that trains of girls. When they open their mouth,
It's
they
a
started
family show, bro.
laughing. Oh, sorry. But but mine was back in the day. It was Highlight, the cheap one when you can get like a
Miller.
12 pack for. No, no, that's that the
Yeah,
other
high
one
life.
with the
Hmm.
white can. What was it? The white can. I forgot what it was called. It was a cheap beer. We used to down like six of them before we went to the club, and
Bergies.
it was cool. I forgot what it was called. It was Miller Highlight. We used to do but my beer choice was Cisco.
Mm.
I used to like Cisco. I used to drink Cisco.
I don't think it's beer, bro.
No, but that was one of them. I know, right?
Cisco,
Huh?
man.
Um, Cisco. I used to drink a lot of that, and I used to drink a lot of just
Did you used to
Budweiser,
water
just
down the Cisco,
Budweiser.
bro? You just straight out of the bottle, bro.
No, no, straight out of the bottle.
Mm.
But then we found out that it was killing people drinking it straight.
What? Really?
It was killing people, yeah, because they were getting
Yeah, it
alcohol
was just.
poison because it
Yeah,
had so much
exactly, bro.
alcohol. Yeah,
Oh boy. Oh.
Yeah.
I used to get it from Mrs. Moon's Market over there in the
Do you remember how
projects,
much it used to
Mrs.
cost, bro?
Moon Market.
like $1 something, dollars, $2.
I don't think it. I
It
don't
was
think it was
cheap.
$2, bro. I don't think it made it. Yeah, it
It
was
was
cheap,
cheap.
bro. Like $1.50 or something, bro.
It was cheap.
It,
Yeah, it was cheap, and I was like, wow. It's just like night train. You drink, if you're on a budget, you get night train and you get pineapple juice. Don't care about the hangover the next day, but you're good
Ooh.
for that night. That's what we used to drink. Yeah, back in the day, go to the bar and get all messed up, but the next morning you're like, oh my head, my head. Did you hear about that? Did you hear about that new beer? That's cannabis base.
Uh-uh.
mm,
It's a brand new beer. It's cannabis base, and you get drunk without the hangover. You don't get a hangover.
Ah.
You get yeah, look it up. I was looking at yesterday. They were saying, I'm like, no, it's a cannabis base. It's a new
mm-hmm.
company that you'll get drunk, but you won't get the hangover the next day because there's no alcohol in it.
Oh. All right. I was gonna say if they had no alcohol, you don't,
There's no alcohol in it,
no
but you
hanger.
get it's like you're drinking a beer. I'm like, no way. But see, I don't drink
Yeah,
anymore, so I'm
Boone's
good.
Farm too. The Boone Farms too. Strawberry Hill, bro. That was the drink too back in the days, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. That's
Oh
that's
yeah,
a
Boone's
hangover right
Farms.
there, bro. Like that's like no
Oh,
way,
you got
no
it.
getting around that one, bro.
Yeah, and remember the car's always been packed with like you go pick up a friend and four more friends jump in, and you're like, by the time you get there, everybody's hanging out the window and stuff. You're like, dude, I didn't invite all these people. And it's always the girl that you want to pick up and you want to be with. You're like, oh, I'm gonna go pick her up, and you're like, oh, cool. You're in your car. You drive over to her house, and she goes, oh, can Annette and Jessica and Veronica come too? And you're like,
Mm.
dude, I have a two-seater, and they're all hanging out the window and they're all drinking, and then you got to buy them all liquor. I'm like, dang. So that's why I never like to pick anybody up. I was always like, I'll meet you there.
Yeah, the back seats of our cars were brutal. That was a lot of people in those back seats, bro. If you were looking to get a front seat, you were all right, bro. In the back seat, never mind, dude.
Yeah,
Oh
you're all
yeah, for
scrunched
sure,
in.
bro. Yeah, but
Yeah, but I liked the old days remind me of a lot of good memories. A lot of good things going on, and now you see a lot of now it's just bars, and it's the same people over and over and over again. I mean, you go to the bar, you'll see Jamie James, you'll see Leo, you'll see
Yeah.
no certain things. You'll see
right.
everybody the same. So everybody tells me you're not missing anything out of the bars, and I'm not because I can go back 4 months and be the same
Hmm.
people there. The same people you're DJing for, you're like, oh yeah, I just seen you last week. I just seen you 2 weeks. I just seen you 3 weeks. But I'm cool without that bar scene now.
What do you do? You go to church?
No, actually, I just stay home.
Hmm. There you go.
Stay home. Just stay home and relax, and maybe just take a drive sometime. Take a drive to Phoenix. Take a drive to San Diego. Just by myself.
That's cool.
I mean, I got my 86-inch TV in
Hmm.
my front room, so I could watch that if I want. But it's cool that one of the things I'm blessed for, and I want to tell you
Okay.
guys that that the money over here it goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not broke. Usually I got paid on Friday. By Sunday, going out to the swap meet, going out to the bars, I'd be like $300 in the hole. Here, I'm like I mean, I'm like I don't even spend no
Hmm.
money here. It's like $30, $30, $30 a week. That's it. A weekend. A week. That's what I spent on groceries.
Damn,
30 to
boy.
40 bucks.
Say what?
So
Yeah.
how much a gallon of milk cost out there?
A gallon of milk is 2.25.
Mm.
There you go.
2.25. Eggs are like $1.89.
Damn, dog.
Then you have yeah, you have then you have cheese. Well, okay, so you get a quarter pounder meal. That's $9.
Mm.
You get a Burger King Whopper with large fry, large Coke, $7.49.
What the fuck?
You get yeah, that's why my budget is $10 a day if I
All right,
go out
wait,
and
wait.
eat.
I got an important
my-
question for you, bro. And this might be the thing that made me move over there. Okay, so think about it real tight, bro. Street vendor, bro. That street guy. Street burrito. Do how much?
They're like
Oh,
$3,
I'm
$4
moving.
bucks.
All right, let's go.
Look, check this out. I had a plate of birria nachos, and the thing was like this big, and it couldn't close. You know the regular
Right.
foam containers.
Yeah.
The guy sells it for $10.
What?
That's it, $10, and he piles everything on. You get all your stuff on there, piles everything on. One thing about Yuma is we're the number one lettuce grower and vegetable grower.
Really?
So the vegetables are cheap here. Yeah, you look it up. We do 3/4 of the world with nothing but lettuce
Hmm.
here in Yuma.
So I mean, I don't have that in my. I thought you were living in the desert.
No, I actually it's considered the desert, but the Yuma's growing. They just had 120 properties go for sale. This last week they finished 120 properties 2 weeks ago, and those are already gone. They're already sold.
Damn. You better get on it,
Already sold.
George.
Yeah, the burrito
They're-
prices
they
sound
range-
good to me, bro. I'm there.
They range anywhere from 300,000 on down for
Damn.
3-bedroom, 4-bedroom house.
Mm.
That's a sweet
You know,
deal.
2-car garage, air conditioner, 10,000 ton air conditioning, and then you have your pool and you have your pool in there. That's what it is over here.
Mm.
Yeah, more. I see every day when I look at the Yuma page. Every day I look at people. Oh, I just moved here from Wisconsin. Oh, I just moved here from California. Oh, I moved here from Idaho. So everybody's
How
coming here.
much is the sales tax, bro?
It's I think it's 7.25, I believe.
Okay.
I think it's 7.25. It's cheap. The taxes are cheap here. I just did my car
Mhm.
registration. Okay, so I went to Cali because I was due in February in Cali, and my registration was $465. I have a 2013 Subaru, so I missed it in February, so I didn't pay it, so it went up to $900. Okay, so over here, it was $63 for 1 year.
The fuck?
2 years, they sell you 1 year, 2 years, or 5 years. So 2 years was $122. 5 years was $325.
That's just a month, a year over here.
Exactly. So I was like, no. And then I was telling the girl, I go, hey, can I get a front license plate? She goes, you don't need a front license plate. You're in Arizona. You only do the back. I go, how about I went to California? Oh, that blew her off. She was kicked. She was mad. She's like, if they tell you anything in California, you tell them they should know the laws in Arizona. They should ask you for a front license plate. If they pull you over, you could take them to court. Get an attorney. I'm like, dang. Okay, never mind. I don't need it. I don't need a front license plate. But it was a trip how much they hate people from California over here.
Why is that, bro?
Because it's a Democrat, it's a Republican state. They don't
Not
want to
much
bring
longer,
up
bro. Not
Democratic,
much longer, brother.
Democratic-
It's
Well,
going to
that-
go
you
blue
know,
pretty soon.
This is their stronghold right here. Every other house has a
Is that
Trump
right?
flag, and I was even going to start going like doing this now, just to help out. Because I got shot at the
Get Jack on you. Oh boy.
start wearing that on the side of it and go outside there. Who you voting for? Don't worry. In Oklahoma, we have dogs and cats that are missing. They had that on the thing the other day. This lady got I guess this lady was eating cats and dogs, but she was from back east. She wasn't from Ohio or nothing. But all of a sudden, everybody started posting, look at this lady from Ohio eating cats. She was on something, but she ate like a cat. They go, why did you do it? She goes, because I was hungry.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like, dang. No, she literally tore it up. She didn't even cook it.
Oh,
She was in
boy.
the front yard. She just started tearing it
Oh,
up and cutting
God,
it up and started
serious?
eating it. Yeah, yeah. Look on the news. It was on the news the other day too. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then that's when Trump started saying about dogs and cats. I was like, wow, this came about the right time.
So, do you guys want to touch on the debate or not, bro? We just stay away from that.
Yeah, let's. I think we had enough politics with the doggy
All
style.
right, we're going to skip the debate talk then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's too crazy. That's too crazy. That stuff. So how's the weather out there? How's it go? How's everything treating out there? You know,
Fi-
how's the DJ actually? How's the DJ?
fires, and earthquakes, bro. What more can
Oh,
you?
dude. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that, dude. But let's talk about the what is it? Doomsday fish that popped up in San Diego, bro.
What?
Yeah,
What's that about?
it's this fish that lives in like real deep waters, bro. You don't see it,
Mm.
but it's supposed to predict events. So they're thinking that
Oh wow.
there's something going down, bro. Something's gonna happen, dude. And like I said, dude, the Earth has been shaking quite a bit, bro. I mean, I know we're used to earthquakes, but it's getting to be like almost like every other day now, bro. And I was thinking today, bro. I go, man, I better go get me some water, some supplies,
Done
some.
told all you
Yeah,
guys.
I need to go get some gas for my motorcycles. Yeah, I need to, dude. I'm serious, bro. Something's gonna, dude. It's way too many earthquakes, bro. Way too many.
Oh, there's so much natural disasters now. It's not even funny anymore. I mean, it comes up every day, but we're so used to the earthquakes. It's just that what happens is like, in reality, in LA, some of them you don't feel. The way you find out about the earthquake is when you see it
Right.
on Facebook, when somebody's all in their 20s going, "Did you feel that? Did you feel that?" And then you go look, "Oh, we had an earthquake." It's like it's really we're so used to it that we don't even feel it. But now everybody's starting to feel it because everybody wants to go online and say, "Oh, did you feel that earthquake? We're having too many." But it's the same
No,
thing we
I don't
had
know,
forever.
bro.
We've
No, I
always
don't
had
think so, bro.
earthquakes.
It like, dude, it's almost every other day, bro. And they're scattered. Like they're out here in the Inland Empire now. I guess this last one was in Malibu, 4.3. Uh, like I said,
Wow.
I'm just need to get ready for it, bro. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
myself, I am
yeah.
not ready for anything, bro. So I got to get some water. Like I said, I need fuel. I mean, I have a generator, but if I don't got the gas for it, it's not gonna do me any good. So I'm gonna get prepped up, bro. Cause like I said, and this fish popping up, bro. It's not good news,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. They were talking about it the other day about because I don't watch the news, but I watch on my phone. I go and hear people talk, and they were saying that we had the Whittier Narrows earthquake where the plates were going sideways. Now we have the Pasadena one where the plates are going this way. So that's another fault that's coming up. Then they have one in what do you call it in Ontario. So now they're saying that pretty soon it might be an island.
Yeah, bro.
California might be an island
I
because
might
it's
have
it's
beach property, bro.
slowly yeah, slowly but surely, it's just coming. It's coming around, and it's breaking everything up because they never talked about the promote. I mean, the
Mhm.
Pasadena one. Nobody ever talked about the Pasadena plates. There wasn't even no. Now they're saying that they're going. It's going sideways. It's not. It's going up and down, not sideways. And that's what they're really worried about. Why are the two earthquakes are going? One's going this way, and one's going this way. So we never know. I mean, you might just break away and have beach property.
Well, if I don't fall into the ocean, I might have some beach property, bro.
Chuck,
Well, I mean, I might have beach property in a couple more years too.
yeah, Chaco might have beachfront property soon enough, bro. That
Yeah.
if that San Andreas cracks, there you go. You'll have it, Chaco.
Yeah,
You'll be
yeah,
10 minutes
exactly.
away from the beach,
Instead of 2 hours,
right?
I'm
You're
two
gonna have to
hours from
take a
San
boat ride to
Diego.
San Diego, bro.
Right?
Oh, I know, right? But hey, it's just everything is every. They said this world is getting crazy with all the earthquake, all the natural disasters. Like right now, one of the girls, somebody on here is saying that it's gonna rain in a couple days over there in Cali. Isn't that crazy? It's gonna rain.
Dude, then we got fires
Yeah,
all
yeah,
over the
be a
place,
lot.
bro. It's getting crazy over here in LA, bro.
Well, they caught that guy that did that fire. Did you see him? He was a
Well,
youngster
I
too.
think
The
it's in his
fire,
30s, right?
firefighter. Yeah.
Yeah, it was in his 30s.
Yeah.
Well, compared to us, he's a youngster. You know,
And supposedly it
yeah,
was a firefighter too.
Was he?
no
Yeah,
way.
that's what they say. Oh, there's one.
That's what gets me really when people start fires what are they thinking, what are they thinking about, just seeing stuff burn? I mean, come on, it's
Hey,
gone, I mean,
everybody has a
a little tick in their
yeah.
mind.
Everybody has a little
Hey,
something
bro,
something
didn't
going
that
on with
ski
them.
resort went up on fire, bro? Right, Wood?
No,
Oh yeah, yeah,
no,
yeah, I did.
no, they ran their ice makers kept most of the fire
Did
away.
they?
Yeah,
I,
they're
Oh wow.
the snow machines. They ran the snow machines, is what they did.
I heard it. I heard it got wiped out, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I thought it got hit pretty good.
But isn't it by
No,
Ontario
it's on the other
also?
side. So
Oh, it's
but
on the other side.
15 over there by
Okay.
the I don't know the 30 or whatever the highway that is up to the Wrightwood Highway. But yeah, I heard it got hit, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to check on that.
Oh wow. Yeah, because I seen on Facebook this guy was with his hose and his house is right like the flames are coming up. He's on his hose right there, trying to by his pool, trying to put it out, and the guy and it said the headline says he's not going to save his property. I'm like, wow, it was a
Well,
nice
I mean,
house too,
yeah, I mean,
a
you
real
have to
modern
save it,
house.
bro. There's no insurance for that. Insurance companies won't give you insurance for that. So you're on your own. You got flames coming your way, bro. You're on your own, dude. You got to try to save your pad. I would try to save myself too, bro. You know, until you can,
I
right?
know,
Until you
but
can't. You know what I mean?
right. That's when you should start putting a fireman hose in your backyard. You know,
Yeah,
with the high
exactly, bro.
pressure, just in case that stuff. I don't even understand why people don't even think about that. You know what I mean? You have a high pressure hose, put it in the back, have it installed, just in case that stuff happens. You have your because you're not going to do nothing with that little hose that's watering
Right.
your grass. You're not going to do nothing with it. You might as well just get a high pressure one. Boom, just let it go. Just let it
You
go.
think the city's gonna let you have that in your backyard, bro?
Hey, it doesn't matter. You do it yourself. You don't have to tell the city nothing.
That's a lot of pressure there.
Yeah, exactly. But when you get your water bill,
Yeah.
that's what you have to worry about. But you saved your
All
house.
right.
Or another thing is if you have your pool on a hill, put a plug in there, just let it go. Wipe off the hill.
Mm.
There you go.
Hey, Chucker, going back to your club days, bro. Who were the DJs that were playing for you guys?
Uh, who was the DJs playing for us? Guilty. Um, Del Rio, Frank
Mhm.
Del Rio. You had what's the long hair Mike had a boy that used to do that too. You had Interface. You had who else? You had
Okay.
Jumbo. You had what do you call it? What's what's the other guy's name? Richard. You had Richard. We used to go to Richard's thing a lot.
Mhm.
Richard Vision. We used to call him Richard Humpty Vision. Then he took off the Humpty and he just said
Mhm.
Richard Vision. Richard Vision. Then you had Cesar De Niro had a couple DJs. I forgot their name. You had Irene. Irene was out
Oh
there a
yeah.
lot too. DJ Irene. DJ Irene. I remember her from a long time. But now you have you have a lot of people that just came out
Oh
of the
yeah.
blue now, and they're like, "Whoa, this DJ? How long you been DJing for?" And it's like, wow, But that's basically it. And then you had all the younger ones, which are like Carlos, which you had Carlos, you had Manuel, you had Kevin James, you had uh, freestyle, you had madness attractions. So you have a lot of different ones when they had the promoting days. I came from a crew that had maybe about 30 people, 30 to 40 people over the years, and we still keep
Hmm.
in touch. And we had four DJs. We had four DJs
Hmm.
that DJ'd with us. So you have quite a bit of them. But I your side, I didn't really know a lot of people on your side. I know Guilty because my friend Manuel, in my little short Manuel, he used to be
Hmm.
from Guilty. They used to call him Guilty ones
Right.
from Wilson. And then that's like, and then all that side I really didn't know because I was from Boyle Heights, because you had your sections. You had Boyle Heights all the way to Montebello, and then Pico, and what do you call it, was considered Whittier side, and then you had Anaheim, and you had like, but they all came together. Like double oh 007, you heard of double oh 007, right? James
Hmm.
double oh 007. I never even I knew him for years. We went to junior
Okay.
high together, and he was DJing, and and I seen all the pictures of him back in the day. I'm like, dude, he used to DJ at the same places I used to go, Alexander Hotel, you know, um, you know, DQs, but it's just but half of the people that the DJ passed
Hmm.
away already, and that gets to me now. That scares me a lot. It's like, wow, all these good people that I know are all passing away. And they're all young too. They're 50, 55, 56.
And why do you
Mm.
think that is, bro?
It's it's a lot of it. It's a lot of it is just not living right, not living right. That's what I think. I mean, but you got to think. My boy just passed away of a heart attack. a couple of days ago.
Mm.
And it's just like it scares me. It's like we don't know when our time is coming, when our time is up. We just gotta enjoy it. And I always say that this to my when I go on Facebook, 'cause when I go on
Hmm.
TikTok, we got to live our life to the best of us, because you know what? I don't care if you have $1 million. That box that we go in the ground is the same cost of mine. The same you. I have no money, but I had a great ass time spending it. That's what I say. People that have a lot of money that think that it's gonna last them for years. It doesn't last them nowhere. It's only grief. Spend your money how you want. Have a good time. And enjoy life. If you want to go out that day and you have a little bit of money, go and have a good time. Because those times are precious, and I take them very well. I take them very seriously. When I make friends for life. Like James, I met him a while back, and it was really cool. And now
Hmm.
you and Manuel, I know from since high school. They were younger than me. They're a lot younger than me, but I everybody always says, how many friends do you talk to? Right now, how much seriously, George? How many friends do you talk to that you went to high school and junior high with that you could say are real cool friends?
Uh, could probably count them in one hand, though, bro. Probably about three or four.
And James, how about you, James?
I still talk to a lot of them. Yeah.
See, exactly. Me, I have over that I talk to on a daily basis, probably about over
Really?
100. That I'll text, and I'll say, hey, what's going on? Yeah, Manuel, Carlos, Jamie James, Leo, Vince, all my friends. I call them up and I talk to them, or go on TikTok. I start talking to them. I start my big Leo. I start texting them. I start, and I still talk to them, and they still like, hey, what's up? And they know how I am. I'm straight out about everything. I don't lie, and I don't push, like, I don't. If I'm talking about somebody, I'll tell you straight to your face. I'm
Hmm.
talking about you. And there's no that. That's how I've been, and everybody likes that about me. That I'm straight out and I just have a good time, and I'm funny, right,
Oh
James?
yeah.
I'm funny.
Yeah. Straight up. But I think the key to a long life is just being happy, eating
Yeah,
well, taking care of yourself, listen.
positive
Yeah,
positivity.
listen to good music, dance as much as you can, walk around the house naked.
Oh, no, 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 that's too far. I got That's too far. I got in trouble for that. The neighbor kept, even though I live in the wilderness, the neighbor come and told me, "Hey, the cops are coming for you." I'm like, "Hey, how can you see me? You're 3 miles away." He goes, "Just, hey, get away from the window. Stay away from the window."
Oh boy.
No,
Yeah.
no, but you know what? I appreciate all my friends, and I appreciate everybody that comes on here. And I know at practically almost everybody on here. Bobby Montoya, I talk to him a lot too. We text and stuff like that. As far as we send memes and stuff like that. So a lot of times this is, even though we don't see them, we know they're there,
All right.
and we appreciate them. As long as we appreciate them, we have a good life. That's all that
But
matters.
that's the
That's all that
advantage you
matters.
have now, right? That you can move away from your friends, but still have contact with your friends. You know what I mean? Back in the days, you would move from, like, say, your parents would move from a neighborhood to somewhere else, and then you would lose all those friends, bro. They would be gone. You would have to make new friends wherever you ended up. So now you can kind of take your
Yeah,
friends with you now. You know what I mean? You can.
exactly, on social media, on platforms, on back in the day, all we had was beepers, and we didn't want to answer. We wouldn't answer. Remember? They're bugging me. I'm not gonna answer. I'm not gonna go pick them up. I know what they want to do. Now it's like they call you right away, like that. They'll text you. They'll FaceTime. You're like, dude, come on, cut it out. I'll see you when I
Mhm.
get there.
All right.
It's been a tech world now. It's a tech world now. You know, and I like it, but I miss a lot of people over there. But I won't go back to Cali. I won't go back to Cali. Cali's just, Cali drains you. Cali drains you a lot. I mean, I guess like they say, only the strong could survive. If I'm not strong because I left,
Mhm.
I'm good. You know.
But
That's
uh,
not.
So who?
I'm assuming it must have been tough at the beginning, bro. I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't know
No, you know what?
if I could move away
No,
from
it
LA.
wasn't.
It'd be difficult for me to do it, bro. I'm just too used to my environment. I'm used to having I'm used to seeing the San Gabriel Mountains, bro. I'm just like, that's my
Mm,
north, right? I know I can be anywhere in the city and I look up and I see the San Gabriel Mountains. I know which way I'm going. I would feel
mm-hmm.
lost somewhere else.
Oh, you're doing that American Mija. When I come to the beach, I know that I
No,
know
bro,
that I'm
The
home.
San
Oh, no,
Gabriel
no,
Mountains,
it
bro.
was the
The
it was the
San Gabriel,
Warriors.
yeah, it's a
It was the
warrior when they
Warriors.
get
Remember?
Coney, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But to me, the San Gabriel Mountains, bro,
Yeah.
it's my place.
Right,
Like I
right.
said, I just see them and I feel at home, bro. I would miss them if I didn't see them every day.
Yeah, exactly. You know, one of the things my thing was is my daughter's already older, and I feel like my oldest daughter, because she always lived with me. She lived with me until 2 years ago, before I left, and I feel like I abandoned her, even though she's already old and she wants to
Hmm.
get on her own. But when I came here, I didn't look back. Something just told me, leave, 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 leave. You know, just go. Don't look back. Don't look back. There's just too much stuff there, and everything started getting like a little crazy. Now they're shooting at the swap meet. Everywhere you go, there's fights again. Like they're kids and they're killing each other. I'm like, dude, I don't need that. You know, I don't need that kind of thing. So I just moved. It wasn't hard on
Hmm.
me at all. It was like a relief when you go somewhere, and it's like when you go somewhere and you're thinking, oh man, this is the best thing ever. I don't have to spend money. I don't have to worry about my bills. My bills are gonna get paid because I make
Right.
enough. But when I went back to LA, when I went back to reality, I'm like, right when I hit California, I was like, oh man, my rent's due the next day, my lights due. I gotta get a extension on my my gas. I gotta get an extension on my cell phone, and you're literally in a hole right when you get back there. Here it's like I'm dug out. I'm out
Hmm.
of that hole. I'm like everything. I have enough money right now to go and buy. To go do whatever I want to do or take a vacation right now. That's what the
Hmm.
difference is. And before, my vacation was to East LA to the
Right.
taco truck. That was
Hmm.
it. That was it. That was a big change, but it works out. Everybody has their different means of
Hmm.
getting away. This was my means of just saying, hey, you know what? It's not that I want to get away from my friends because I enjoy
Hmm.
my friends. It's just I want to get away from the bills. I wanted to get away from all the stuff that I had to pay. I had to run away.
It's called
You
high.
know,
It's called high cost of living, brother.
yeah.
That's what it was. You couldn't. You really couldn't survive comfortably out here. You could survive,
No,
but not comfortably. So you made a
But
decision, and sometimes that's part of the longevity of life, bro.
but
Finding
the
that
good things is
finding a better place.
I paid off all my kids' bills, even though they were my name when they were only 7 and 8 years old.
Hmm.
I put the light bill on my daughter's name when she was 7 years old, so she could improve her credit. No, but I mean, it's really high cost over there in
dude, that
California.
was the trick back in
It's
the day, right? To change your phone bill to somebody
yeah,
else's name, and like you just keep running out of like names after a while, bro. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Because they really never checked your credit. They never, but now they do. But before they didn't. You put in someone's name, boom. Okay, what's your name? Carlos Sanchez. Oh, okay. What's your social security? Give them a fake one. They don't. They never ran it. They never ran it. So your light will be on for like 7 months, and you're like $600. Then before it turns off, you tell your sister, "Hey, can I use your name?" And boom, right away. But you know what? They caught
Right.
on to that. So
Right.
so now when you default on your light bill, you cannot just change it right away to your like to your what do you call it, like to your roommate. They're gonna say, "Oh well, he lived there when you
Dude,
were there," but I want
that's
to
gotta
change
be
his
one of
name.
the worst things ever, dude. When you walk into your house and you flick the light switch and the light doesn't go on, dude, that's a bad day, bro. That is just a terrible day, brother.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, that it's great. Hey, that happened to me a couple times.
Yeah, that.
But then I went in one time. And this is a true story. I went in one time. I was all drunk. I was drunk, and I kept turning on the light. The light didn't go on. I was like, "Dang, what's wrong with the light?" And they were like, "Hey, you didn't pay the bill." The girl's like, "Yeah, you didn't pay the bill." I'm like, "I know I paid the bill." And then I was like turning on everything. I was like, "What's going on?" Then I go and I look at my gas and everything. Well, apparently, what happened is the city had an outage. And they made sure that they didn't want the gas to go through and back up for some reason, so they turned off the light for nothing will explode. So I was like, this is when I was living in
Uh-huh.
Montebello. I was like, no way. And I was like, I never heard of that. They were worried about it exploding because the gas was backing up, and if the lights were on, the lights might trigger it, and it might just blow up the
Right.
city.
Mhm.
Bam.
So the next day I get up and I'm like, okay, my lights are on. I was all cool. I was all sweating. I was like, they were making fun of me. Hey, your lights, but my neighbor was like, hey, no, everybody's lights were on. I was like 17, 18 years old though. I was living with myself. I lived by myself all my life since I was 17 years old.
What
Always
was
had my
your
own
first
place.
apartment at, bro?
First apartment was in Montebello, Southside Montebello, Greenwood.
Mm.
Past the track on the other
I
side of the
remember it
tracks?
was yeah, it was on it was off of
Oh.
Washington, a little bit past Washington, Date and
Oh,
Montebello,
okay. You're
Date and
way in the
Greenwood.
south side.
Right there by Brandy's.
Oh, you're in
Right
the
down the street
deep
from
in the south
Brandy's.
side, bro.
Yeah, yeah, right there
Oh
by
man.
Brandy's. It was last week. Somebody was saying that Brandy's was where Michael's was. No, Michael's was off of
Exactly right.
Washington.
Exactly.
Brandy's
That's
was
what
off.
I thought.
Yeah,
That's what I thought. I think Jamie James said
yeah,
that. I go, no, bro.
yeah. Jimmy J said because he
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
youngster.
no,
He
no.
didn't know.
Brandy's was right there where that car lot is at now, whatever it is now.
Yeah, the car. Yeah, exactly. The car lot. Yeah, exactly. And everybody used to go outside in the back and drink. I remember everybody used to throw bottles
Yeah,
of
you would park at
alcohol
the
over the fence.
factories. You can go park at the factories.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
let it rip right there, bro. Yeah, Brand. Yeah, that's why
So
he
if
like Jamie James confused me with that. I go, no,
yeah,
bro. That was standalone. Brandy's was standalone. It was by itself.
yeah, I remember that people used to drive up their truck because they have a lifted truck, and the people on the other side used to just get the beer, get the case of beer and put it by them and put it in the back. So when the security guard comes, hey, what are you doing? Nothing. And then everybody used to drink out there and now drink from there. I mean, like, because I used to live right down the street from there, so I was like, dude, there's another truck. They're gonna throw more beer. People would get cases and throw it over the fence like real quick, and the girls were all like, "What's wrong?" And they just start drinking. So we didn't usually spend no money. Oh, it's called Natural Highlight.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
what they call the beer
natural.
that I just drink. Natural Highlight. What it was like now it's $6 a 12 pack.
oh man.
It went up. It used to be 379.
Mm.
I, Brandy's
Yeah.
was cool, bro. That outdoor club thing was badass, bro.
That's where Expose
A
did their
lot
concert
of
right
it.
there too.
JD Hall. I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of people playing.
Yeah, Jackie Hall, yeah. I remember they did their concert there that one time. And then it used to be then then they used to go to Michael's, but then Michael's shut down. Michael's used to be the steakhouse.
Dude, I remember that. I remember when they
That's where
tore
you
the
get
building down. The sign was still up for a while, bro. That was kind of cool.
yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then everybody went from there to Quiet Canyon.
Did you ever do the pasta house right down Olympic? Yeah.
Rudy's Pasta House. It was Rudy's Pasta House, and then his wife divorced him and became Betty's Pasta House, and that's where it went under.
That's right.
Yeah, she took it over. She took it over. So
Yeah.
he took
All
over.
right, dude.
He took
I
over
got a question
tequilas.
for you, bro. Were you did you used to frequent Nicolas? Mhm.
Nicolas?
No.
No, I never. No, I never did. I never went to Nicolas's.
No.
Shut the
I
hell
helped
up, dude. Come on,
helped those,
bro.
I helped those girls go to college.
I helped those girls go to college. Come on.
They were going
Everybody's
to
been in
college.
Nicolas, bro. Come on.
I got kicked out of Nicolas's.
There you go. You see?
Out of Nicolas. No, you know the reason why I got kicked out of Nicolas's is because I'm not a big person that goes in there and likes. I don't like watching the girls. Why would I want to pay $1 for a girl to show me her
Right.
boobs? That's just me. I can go home and do that with the girl that I'm with.
Right.
So I was in there one day, and this girl comes up and she goes, "Oh, you want a lap dance?" I said, "No." I said, "No, no, thank you." So then I'm sitting down, and she came back again, and she goes, "Oh, you want me to dance on your thing for the song?" And I said, "No, no, I'm good. I'm good." So I was drinking a beer, and then I started to play pool. So she came at me again. So at the third time, she danced, and the song ended. She walks up to me. She goes, "Okay, $40." And I said, $40 for what? I told you 3 times.
Uh-huh.
No. And she's like, "Oh, no, no, you need to pay for it." So the security guard came up to me and goes, "Bro, he didn't even ask her." And my friend that knew the owner told me, he goes, "You know what, just go home. We'll take." So I went outside and I was
Right.
ready to go home. She walks out all pissed off and she cusses me out. Because apparently the owner told her to go home because she was trying to get money off of people that she didn't really
Uh-huh.
dance on.
Ah,
I was like,
the
"Are you kidding me?"
hustle.
So yeah. So I'll never go back. I don't like those bars.
So the,
I just don't.
so the question is, you both got kicked out. You're both outside. Did you take her home?
No, she got it was funny. It was funny. She was on high heels, so she looked taller than me. Because I'm only 5'6".
Uh,
So 5'6". So she looked. So when she went out there, she was only 4'1". She had these big old shoes on, but she had a dress over, so you couldn't tell. She had those the bootleg pants on. So I thought she was taller than me. I'm like, I was waiting for her to come out. She came out. She just got in her car and left. She was pissed off. She's like, I guess I ruined her night.
right.
But the best place to go was the Holiday.
Oh, here you go.
Not that I went there, but the Holiday.
Was that the spot?
Oh, boy.
Holiday was a spot back in the day, but but it was everybody went there. Everybody went to Holiday. You see everybody that goes out of the clubs that didn't get no girl will be there in the front row, giving the dollars to the girls.
Hey,
But not
Leo Mendoza says you were at Chico's.
Chico's. That was a spot. Nah. You know what was crazy? You know what was a spot back in the day that when I first started, I was gonna say when I first came out. No, when I first started going out was what do you call it? What was that bar where they used to have the drag queens at?
Peanuts.
Peanuts. Everybody used to go. My friends from high school used to go to Peanuts, and they weren't gay. And I was like, dude, why are you going to a gay bar? They're like, they just like the show. The
Yeah.
show was like awesome, and I was like, so I went there one time, and I was like, wow, this is a trip. These guys are drag, and they're dancing better. But then I found out after that, the best person that does makeup are guys. Did you guys know that? Guys put on makeup better than girls.
Good.
Yeah, it's a proven fact. It's because they're more particular about their makeup, how they want to be, because they want to be like a woman. So they got to make sure it's completely right or
Mm.
better. I never known that. I never known that. When
How
somebody
did you
told me, I
find
was
that
like,
out, bro?
no way. Some gay
Okay.
guy
And
told
what
me
were
that
you
one
doing?
time.
Were you guys having a conversation about
No,
makeup?
no, no. I woke up in the morning and I went home. Not just kidding. No, no. We were just having a
Wow.
conversation, and he was telling me. And I was watching. What's that girl that I forgot what she had her. She used to have a drag show, and she was talking about not RuPaul, but there was another one, and she was talking about. She says we have to be more. We have to be 10 times better than a woman putting on makeup or doing makeup. And I was like tripping out, and and it's a proven fact. Even the walk. If you think about it, it's true. A man to be a woman, he has to be 10 times better than that woman.
Mm.
And I just tripped on that, but I heard it a long time ago. Not that I'm gay, but hey, and not that I'm gay or anything. Hey, no, just kidding.
It's interesting that you're having
Yeah,
a
this is,
conversation about this
Yeah.
with
Whatever.
you know what?
Whatever floats
You
your
know
yeah,
what?
boat.
whatever.
No, I have.
Were you guys
You know
sharing
what?
some
I have a
drinks? Were you
conversation
sharing
about
drinks?
everything.
What were you guys doing?
He real, yeah, he told me, he goes, hey, by the seventh drink, I'll take you home. I said, challenge on.
Oh, but I have to side with Chaka in regards to peanuts, bro. It was an eye-opening experience. The drag show that they did have there was it was
Point.
a really unique experience to see the talent and the just their overall presentation was just amazing.
Hmm.
You know, you would never think they were actual men by the way by the way they looked actually.
Hmm.
But yeah, good show. They put on a good show. There are a lot of impersonations of singers and stuff like that.
Which one's your favorite, Jammin' James? Which impersonator, bro?
I don't know. Danny made sure I stayed in the DJ
Oh, okay.
booth. So yeah.
No, the Cher was
The
good
Cher?
one.
Oh, Cher was good.
Cher
Yeah.
was a good one, and then they had Diana Ross.
Diana Ross was good
They
too.
had Diana Ross
Yeah.
too. She was pretty good. She was down, and it was cool because they the way they sang, you wouldn't even think they were lip singing. You're like, wow,
So how often you
Supergirl.
used to make this show,
Sorry.
brother?
Oh no, you know what? I
Oh,
only
okay.
went twice. I went twice with one of my friends because he was telling me, "Hey, let's go down." I didn't even know what Peanuts was at the time because I was barely getting out of, what do you call it, house
Mhm.
parties. And he goes, "Hey, let's go to Peanuts." I was like, "What's Peanuts?" He goes, "Don't worry about it." And I went there. I was like, "Dang!" And these fools were tall. They were like 6'2" and 6'3". And I was like, "Dang!" One of them's gonna take me home tonight, probably, and beat me up. I was like scared. I was like, "Hey man, hey, we better watch it. We better watch it." Hey, and I kept looking around, sitting down. They didn't bother you. They didn't bother you because they knew that a lot of straight
Okay.
people went in there, so they were okay with it. That's one of the things they respected a lot of.
Yeah.
When you go somewhere, if you go somewhere to a gay bar and they start hitting on you, and you tell them, "No, I'm straight," you're gonna get you're gonna get turned off, and you're not gonna want to go there anymore. So, but Peanuts, no, not at all. They had a strict rule about that too. If don't fraternize with the audience unless you know they're gay. That's just what it was. So they were always going, "Hey, Steve, what's going on?"
Wait a minute. Let's say, hey, Steve, you only been there twice?
It's a regular, bro.
Like what do you call it on 2.5 Men? You want your usual
Yeah,
table?
exactly, bro.
No, I'm good. Nah. But no, I like a lot of I'm a person that likes to. I'm open minded. I'm not somebody that's closed minded and say, hey, I don't like this place. I'll try everything, like food, whatever it is. I'll go and I'll meet people and just have conversations about different
Mhm.
kinds of stuff because I'm intrigued about everything in the world.
That's a good person there. Being able to open up their eyes and see different personalities, different types of backgrounds and stuff like that, and accepting people for what they are and what they're about.
You have to nowadays. One of the things is that I learned is you can't judge a book. You have a lot of friends that are they go through hard times, but do you treat them any different than the person that's rich? Or I don't. I have friends that are crackheads, and I see them a lot when I was in LA. I'll give them a beer and I'll give them food and say, hey, hey, nice talk. I'll see you again, and that was it, and walk away. I would never judge them or being like, hey, what happened? What's going on? You know, it's not none of my business. They had hard times. Just treat them like your friends, and that's it.
So who's your oldest friend you got right now, bro? That you still talk to? Vince?
Vince. Vince. You know Vince, right, James?
Yeah.
Jamie James?
Yeah.
I've known him since we were. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. I
Okay.
take that back. It'd probably be Manuel and Carlos. Because Manuel and Carlos, I've known them since 90, 80, 89 and 90. They were 2 years younger than me. They were in high
They
school.
were an intermediate?
No, they were in ninth grade when I
Oh.
was in 11th grade. I graduated in 88. I was supposed to graduate in 87. But yeah, I was a knucklehead. I missed that class. Yeah, so yeah, but I known them for a long time. That's why we go way back. That's why I talk crap to them. It's funny. I call them up just to talk crap to them.
And
If I'm having a bad day, I'll call them up and talk crap to them.
and you're a Vail graduate as well.
Yeah, no, I'm a university graduate.
Oh, okay.
Yale University. Who? Go Vikings. No, but well, this is the craziest thing is I went to 6 high schools. 6 high schools. I went to El Rancho. I went to Monrovia. I went to Montebello. I went to Vail. Actually, I went to Vail. I went to Garfield and Roosevelt.
You went.
Didn't go to Wilson. Didn't go
Were
to
you
Wilson. Though.
commuting to any of these, or your mom had to move every time you got?
No, well, Montebello. Well, Pico Rivera. I was in 9th grade. It was my 5th day there, and they this is when pot was really happening. Everybody was selling pot, so I had in my locker, and on the lockers they used to have the handle where you could put your hand in there and push it up. So, but people would kick it, and it would open like nothing. So I was in art class, and the cops kicked open my locker, and I had like I had like maybe about $200 worth of weed in there. So me jumped. We used to have the windows that come out like this, like when you open them up, they just come out like this. So me, I was in art class and I looked and I was stoned. And I seen the cop come to the door, and they're like, "We need to talk to somebody." They didn't say who. I already jumped out and took off. So I was down the street, and this is the class before lunchtime. So and the cop station is right next to El Rancho High School. So I was thinking, I was like, you know what? They're gonna take me in the cop car. I'm gonna go to jail. Okay, cool. Nobody's gonna know I'm going to jail. Not them. They took me to the gate because it used to be right by Super 8 by Smith Park. They walked me all the way back. They opened up the gate. They walked me through the thing to the lunchroom, and I was handcuffed, and I had all kinds of grass on me and everything. And so I go into they didn't take me to the jail first. They took me to the office. They called my mom. They called my grandmother and they said, hey, you know what? Steve's going to jail. We found a couple pounds of marijuana in his locker, and this and this and that. I said, oh wow. And so when I went to jail, this is the funny part of it was mine, but at the time, El Rancho was overcrowded, so they would assign lockers to 3 different people from 3 different high schools. 3 different junior highs. So I shared a locker with a guy from Rivera and a guy from Burke. So they didn't know who it was, so they couldn't put it on me. So I was like, yes. But then the next week they kicked me out.
Oh boy.
I'm like, how did that? So then I went to Montebello. Got kicked out of Montebello because all I wanted to be as a Gardunos, checking out the chicks and going and partying. Then I moved to Roosevelt's neighborhood. Then I was gangbanging, and I got shot at the corner at right there by Soto and Beverly. I got shot at. So the motorcycle cops used to come. They used to ride because we didn't have security. We had LAPD there. So they came by and they called me up. They seen the shot. They go, come here. Went in the office and said, what did you do? Who did you shoot at? And I go, I didn't shoot. You seen them shoot at me? They kicked me out for that. Went to Garfield. 2 days in Garfield, I'm registering up. I'm sitting down. Some cholo comes from a different neighborhood and goes, hey, what's up? And they call my name right away. Boom, 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 boom. And the guy, the teacher goes, you were that close to being in here. And they didn't even let me go in. So I got kicked out of there, went to Vail, ended up at Vail, and graduated from Vail with honors. I did all my packets. Because they used to give you packets, and every time you get packets, you get 5 credits.
So, but my question is, was your mom moving because of your problems with the high school, or what was that? How was that handled?
No,
Or were you taking buses,
Okay,
or
so
was she driving you to school? What happened?
no, no. Okay, so my mom was a
Mhm.
single mom, and she moved around well, we used to get kicked out of places because she
Mhm.
couldn't pay the rent or something. So we'd move during that. We'd move in the night, like regular Mexicans do. You get all your stuff at night, 12 o'clock, and move. Next day, everything's empty. Nothing wrong with that. No, so my mom moved from from there. She moved to Monrovia. Then I got kicked out of Monrovia High School. Then I went back with my grandmother. Then I went with my other grandmother. Then I went with my dad. My dad was only out for a couple weeks, and then he went
Mhm.
back to prison. I moved with him. Then I moved with my friend. When I was in high school, I moved with my friend to the projects, and
Which
that's where it
project?
was.
Oof.
Liso Village.
That's a good
Mm.
one.
It was fun. It was really fun.
I got a story about
You-
Aliso Village,
All right,
bro.
let's hear it.
My great grandmother used to live there, and on Sunday we would go visit. And this is like the early '70s. I was a youngster,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but they would run me out of the house. They would sit back and talk, and they would like go outside and play, and it was interesting. So I tried to make friends, but it was sort of hard. What I would do is I would collect a bunch of rocks and go to the roof of the project she lived in, and I would just nail people walking by.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So much fun, dude. And I come back like a good little kid and sit in my corner. My great grandma was very strict. She was Italian Mexican
Mhm.
mixed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so she had a very stern upbringing for me, and I would have to come in, be proper, sit in the corner, and not speak.
Mhm.
So
Oh
yeah, that was my fun when I would go visit.
no, my one of my interesting one was I think I was like 16, 17 years old, and the cops raided somebody's house, and the next door neighbor had a they were doing super cools. You remember the
Yeah.
acid? Everybody just did acid. So they had a fight. The water bottles, the big water bottles, right?
Mm.
So they had the big water bottles, and they're all panicking, and I'm laughing because I'm sitting there laughing at them. They're all panicking. Oh, the cops are gonna bring my pad. So the guy put on a sparkless uniform. There was a sparkless uniform thing right there. He puts it on. He gets a gallon, and he gets a dolly, and he walks
No
right past the
way.
cops, and we're busting up. We're like, what the hell? And he's busting up. He has two of them on top of each other. He's just like walking like nothing. And this was at 8 o'clock at night.
Oh
On the hell,
boy,
sparks and
dude.
water. The cops didn't do nothing. We're laughing, and he goes, "Hey, I still got all my stuff." But that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. He walked right down the street, right down on Glass, all the way past the church, and keep walking. I'm like, dude, I would think you're a crackhead walking that late at night, you know? Two
Water
water
bottle.
sparkling bottles. But the cops didn't mess with them. Crash didn't mess with them. They just let him go, and he just kept walking.
Dude,
I
in
was
the
I still
project.
remember
That
that
was
day.
some quick
In the
thinking, bro.
project.
That was
Delivery.
some quick thinking right there, bro.
Yeah, it was. We were just laughing at him because we already knew what was going on. We thought because we were outside, we thought they were gonna
Uh-huh.
raid his pad, but they're raiding the next door. So he just got sparked this water, boom, 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 and he used that thing all the time.
Mm,
Every time he did something, he always used to have that sparkless water just in
Okay.
case.
So he had it planned
interesting.
already. He had an
Yeah, he had
exit
it planned
plan.
already because he already knew. Yeah, but we were laughing. We kept laughing because everybody knew what he did. Everybody knew
Mhm.
what he sold, but the cops didn't, I guess.
Mm.
My goodness. So how long were you
But
at the projects?
I lived there twice. I lived there when I was 4, 5, and 6 and 7 years old, and 8 years old. I remember my dad and my mom lived there. Then I moved back with my homeboy Dino, which MCD. He used to be a rapper. He still does. He's a Christian rapper now. I lived with him for a while, and then I just moved around. I was a couch hopper
Oh,
because
so
my mom really didn't pay attention to me.
right, Dino from the projects.
Yeah, from TMC.
Oh wow, I haven't seen that boy in a long time, brother. He's doing
He's,
he's doing well.
he's an electrician. He's doing very well. He lives in Chino.
Oh, nice.
He's doing very well.
Yeah, nice
Yeah,
guy.
he's doing very.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when I used to couch hop, and this is the funniest thing. I got I got arrested when I was a teenager a couple of times, but the last time I just barely left my mom's house, and I got arrested, and I was gone 6 months. I was in juvenile hall for 6 months. I went to Camp Gonzalez. I was up there. I get back and I go to my mom's house. Mom goes, "Oh, you're finally know where your house is." Didn't even know I was arrested. Didn't even know I was in jail or nothing. I was like, "What the hell?" I go, because I thought they would call her. They don't call your parents. They just, you go to jail, you go to jail. I'm like, cool. So I was in
So
jail.
she didn't know you were in
But
jail
it
for
was a
6
funny thing.
months.
No, she didn't know nothing. She just goes, oh, you finally decided to come home.
Poor Chaka, dude.
I'm like, are you kidding me? I could have died and everything. She wouldn't have known. She goes, oh, but then the funniest thing is I started working after that. And my mom, as a mom, she's like, your mom, oh, baby, what do you need? You need hair gel? You need this? You need that? You right? So I'm like, oh, my mom's going to buy me some, hook me up. She goes, I'm at Target. I'm going to Target. What do you need? Wrote down a list. Get back home. She goes, hey, boo, you owe me $35. She charged me for everything. And I looked at the bill, and the bill came out to $27. And she goes, there's also, what do you call it, carrying the shit home.
She gave you a surcharge,
she
bro.
carrying the stuff home. She gave me a surcharge. So,
Oh, she was doing DoorDash.
Yeah, she's early DoorDash, bro.
Okay, I don't know if you guys ever remember. There used to be, remember on Whittier and Garfield Boulevard, there used to be right there by Payless, there used to be a bar.
Whittier.
Right there, right next to Payless, the bar right on the corner of Garfield and Whittier, right across the street from the car wash. My mom used to work there at the bar. She used to be a bartender. So one night she brought home a 6-pack. We were like 17, 18 years old. So I drank it, and she got pissed. She goes, "You owe me $45."
What?
I'm like, well, I go, listen, I'll go across the street and get you a 6-pack. She goes, no, those are bar prices. You're gonna pay the bar price.
She charged you
for the bar price. For the bar price, and she wouldn't talk to me for a week unless I paid $35. For each bottle was $9. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, she charged me the bar price, and she went. I remember she wouldn't charge me. She wouldn't let me down. She wouldn't talk to me for almost a week and a half. I paid her. I was like, yeah, my mom was crazy. My mom didn't care.
Oh boy, dude.
Those are some hilarious stories. Huh?
Shit, dude.
Yes, and I'll never forget that. So I had to pay $35 for.
You ended up paying for it.
Yeah, because she wouldn't talk to her name in the house. At 10 o'clock on the round, she'd lock the door. But one thing about my mom is every time there was an after parties, my mom set it up. My mom would let me have all my friends over for after hours. Everybody knew my mom. Everybody loved my mom. All my friends. Everybody, everybody did, because everybody ended up at my house at the end of the night. And my mom would be asleep, and my mom would come down and just say, keep it down a little. Never told us to go home. She said she'd rather have us there than out in the streets doing some stupid stuff.
Right, that's true. That's cool, man.
So that was cool about my mom. My mom always had, every Friday and Saturday, she goes, are you going to have an after party? I go, yeah. She goes, if anybody drinks my beer, they're going to pay for it. I'm like, hell no, Mom. Take that up with you. Take that in the room. She would try to sell beer in there in the house. She told me one time, I was like, damn, she's trying to make a profit off my friends. But my mom was cool. This is when I was living in Greenwood. Everybody knew that. Everybody would text me, like beep me, beeper go off, and I'd call from the house phone. Hey, come over, fool, come over. Like, all right, we're on our way. The beeper scene.
The beeper scene.
So what's your mom's name, bro?
Yeah.
Madeline.
Madeline.
So you had a sibling?
I had three. I had three. My younger brother, my younger sister just passed away.
Oh.
My sister passed away in 2021 from COVID. She was the same age as Carlos. She went to school with Carlos. She was in Carlos's class. Then my little brother passed away from gang violence. He got killed on Bluff Road in Washington. He got shot 7 times. Then that was it. And then I don't talk to my older brother. My older brother, me and him don't get along at all. We just butt heads. We're like, water and oil. That's all we've always been. And we're both Taurus, and we're both a couple weeks apart, and not in age, but in in the thing. His is May 2nd, and mine's is April 21st. So if I say go right, he'll say no, I'm going left. Exactly, and he'll get mad. And his thing was, every time I try to talk to him, I'm tired. I don't want to talk. I'm like, dude, what's up with that?
Taurus, bro.
So me and him never got along. We just like I like it's crazy, but we liked all the opposite food. I love mayonnaise. He hated mayonnaise. He loved mustard. I hated mustard. He liked peanut butter. I hated peanut butter. I love jelly. He hated
was
jelly.
that on purpose, or was that
Everything.
just?
No,
that's
that
the way
was
it
just
was.
us. That was just us. But I have a funny story
Okay.
about my brother, though. We were in junior high. We were living in South Central on 87th and
Oof.
Hoover,
Oh boy.
Oh,
and there
Damn.
and
oh, you got to run, bro.
I was in eighth grade and he was in ninth grade. So he was a dorky guy. He was like a nerd. So we lived on this side of the railroad tracks are the bus line, and it was all
Right.
Bloods. And on the other side was Kitchen Crips, where we went to school at. So one day he gets up and he
Oh,
wears a red shirt.
Mm.
I tell him, "Hey, don't wear that red shirt to school. Don't wear that red shirt to school." So we go to school, and on the way back, he gets jumped on this side of the street, on one side of the street. I'm on the other side of the street watching somebody else get jumped, and I'm like looking. I'm like, "Damn, they're beating him up." And there's another guy across there. I go, "Damn, they're beating him." So I get home. My dad starts getting mad at me. "Hey, your brother got jumped?" I'm like, "Well, I told him not to wear that red shirt, and his shirt was all cut up on the side and everything. His eye was all messed up. This is when we had straight hair, because remember that was a rocker scene. He had straight hair, and he was all crying and everything, and they blamed it on me. Then my dad calls the cops, and then my thing was, because I know my dad wasn't always in prison, so I told my dad, I go, "Damn, how does it feel to be a rat?" He got mad at me, and I got grounded for a month. I got grounded for a month. I got beat. My dad beat me. He goes, "I'm not a rat. That's your brother." And I just started, but that was just a thing that I thought was funny, but my dad didn't think it was funny. I'll never forget that day
Oh
when I
boy.
happened.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I did get around. Like I told you, I got around a lot. But see, that house, my dad rented this house, and it was being condemned.
Oh, shut the hell up, dude. Really?
We did condemned house. Yeah, no, and I should have known it was condemned when we went to the house, and it was on blocks. It was really on blocks.
and who was the landlord that rented that to you guys?
Matter of fact, you know what's crazy? It was a guy in East LA on Beverly Boulevard, right next to 7-Eleven. His office was right next to the thing, and his office is still there. But I don't know if he's still there. He probably passed away. But yeah, he rented to us, and then we found out like it was being condemned. Like after we were there for like 7 months, they had a sign on the door. I'm like, "Oh wow, but my dad never paid him." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So I lived in a lot of places. I lived in Wilmington, Harbor City,
Damn, boy, you're all over.
everywhere there's a couch, I was there. So my placazo of Chaka, Chaka was here.
Wow. Wow, but to Hoover, that's a
Yeah, that's a rough neighborhood right there,
bro.
buddy. Oh yeah.
Nah, if I was only okay. This is what it was crazy about that. There was only 5
I know,
Hispanics
that's what I
there.
mean. Back in those days,
5 or
yeah, there's
6.
no Hispanics over there.
Yeah, 5 or 6 in Watts, and I lived right down the street from Watts. But it was crazy because I went to school with Jamie James. I mean, not Jamie James. James,
Mhm.
007. He was 2 years younger than me, and we used to hang around at the same corner because all the Hispanics used to kick back together. And the good times is every time they had like a riot there at the school, we wouldn't go to school for the next day because everybody started spreading rumors. Oh, the Bloods and Crips are gonna kill each other. So right away, the staff knew, and they would like, no school tomorrow, no school tomorrow. So we had vacations like a lot of times. Every other week we wanted vacations. We just spread rumors that the Bloods were coming down to the school, and it was a true story. And everybody's like, the I guess the parents and the teachers, we don't want our kids in that, so they just cut the school down. No school today. So whenever we wanted to party, we just tell them the Crips and Bloods are gonna fight tomorrow.
They are automatic day off, bro.
Back day off, yeah. But we used to have a lot of what do they call that? Food fights. A lot of food fights. They used to have cages on all the doors, cages on the windows and the cafeteria, because every day we had food fights. Everybody just started throwing stuff at each other. Boom, boom, boom. And it was cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I had fun. Something
Was that a
different.
junior high or high school?
That
junior
was
high?
junior high. Now it's considered a magnet school. They're doing. You know why they're doing magnet schools now? Because they get more money from the
Mhm.
state. If you're a regular school, they don't give you that much money. But if you're a magnet school, because you have a specialty, they give them more money. That's why a lot of these schools are turning magnet. Garfield turned into a magnet school. That's why Garfield's getting more money. That's why if you look at Garfield High School, they're redoing all of it. They put another building in front and everything because it's considered a magnet school.
Chaka. One of our viewers wants you to explain what a kitchen crip is, bro.
I never knew what a kitchen crib was. I thought they were in the kitchen all crippled. That's what I thought it was. But because there's a street called Kitchen, and they all hang out on that street. It's right there by off of It's before it's when Firestone turned into Manchester off of Hoover, and it's called kitchen crib. So it's like a kitchen. So they're called kitchen cribs.
Okay.
I was like, okay,
So
whatever, you
that
know.
so
I'm
the
like, okay,
Bloods
cool.
and the Crips didn't mess with the Latinos back then. Yeah,
There wasn't that many.
we're in a threat.
They messed with that many. No, we weren't a threat at all. I mean, there was only like 5 or 6,
Mhm.
and what can we do? Make tacos for all the people that fight. That's all it was. I mean, that's the most we did. I mean, there was 5 or 6 Mexicans, and they all hang around the same area.
So
There was like,
so fact check. Kitchen Crips, also known as the Kitchen Crip Gang,
yeah,
are a gang located in the eastern part of Los Angeles,
mm, right there off of,
southeastern part of Los Angeles, bro.
right there by Hoover and Hoover, Firestone Boulevard.
These boys got a Wikipedia.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, dude. Oh boy. Well,
Yeah,
well, there you
I
go.
used to, you know what? When I was in junior high, I used to play. You know, I used to play. Was it Popeye? You remember that Popeye game?
Yeah.
And I used to go to this bar right at the corner and play, and the lady used to let me in. So I used to play. I used to be there with my quarters, playing it all the time and everything. And I used to watch everybody go in there. I was like, cool. I mean, They didn't bother me. Even when I used to come out of there, the cops used to pass by. They didn't even do that. Just keep going. I was like, okay, cool. I used to love that game, Popeye. I love Popeye. Remember that? I love Popeye. Olive oil.
Oh boy.
No clue, bro. I don't know what that is, bro. Is that a game?
You don't know? You don't
No,
know the
bro.
Popeye game? It was like, oh, it was like Donkey
Okay.
Kong. It was the same thing like Donkey Kong. So you had to get to the top. And when you get to the top, you had Brutal be punching you, and you had all these other things go. So you had to go to the top, and you get more points. It was that one. It was Miss Pac-Man. That's where Miss Pac-Man came out. Pac-Man, and then there was King. What's it called?
King
Kong something.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. That was the games that I used to always play
So
all the time.
so here's the thing, George. In the ghetto, they didn't have all the nice games, bro. They got the rundown, remanufactured games,
Oh yeah, we used to stick a nickel and when the coins come out and you get the credits.
right?
Bam, bam. We bust the credits out. I used to do that all the time. I get a quarter with the string, boom, 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 and get like 30 credits. And they get pissed off when they come and cut the string. What the heck? And they turn it off. I'm like, oh wow, because I used to get like hundreds of credits on there. I used to just play all day. That was a cool thing. Oh, you want to
All
hear
right,
another
brother.
funny story? Remember when they used to have home interior? When people used to sell home interior? And they used to sell Avon and they used to be
Mhm.
Tupperware.
No, it's up there.
Home interior used to be for the people that had the nice wall art and all the flowers and plants and all that. So I used to live in Cudahy at the time, and I was in 6th grade, and my mom used to sell that. So my mom had $180 in a little envelope and all this and that. So me, I was like, I was fiending for the games for the arcade because he used to have an arcade down the street. So I went down the street. I got the 180. I went down to the thing. And I started playing the game. Right. I was playing. I was inviting all my friends, and my mom comes up behind me and goes, "Oh, you having fun?" And I'm like, I'm not even looking at her. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm having fun." All of a sudden, she smacks me. Boom. And she grabs my friends and she goes, "Give me all your change. You know he stole this." I'm like, "What the heck?" My mom was so I had to pay her back 108. I was going home crying. I remember I didn't see the day for like a week and a half. My mom even called in school said he's not coming to school today because I was like I had like tracks on my back that she beat the crap out of me because $180 back in the 70s was a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, and I never did it again until next
Bro,
week.
so were you getting the cinto? Or what were we doing, bro? Getting the belt?
I got
Yeah.
the belt bad. She wet that belt. She wet that belt. She wet that belt. She let it. I mean, she must have let it sit for a while. Then she got a broom, and I remember she broke the broom on my back, and I started laughing. She got mad, and she told me, "I'm gonna buy that broom." How the heck are you gonna buy a broom? She broke over you. It's not your
Well,
fault.
she
She
charged you
was a
for
broom.
everything, bro. Even for a beatdown. Even for a beatdown, you get
Yeah,
charged.
she charged me for the. Yeah. No, the famous thing I like is, "Why are you crying?
Oh
Why are you
yeah,
crying?
that was the
You're
worst,
hitting me.
bro.
Stop crying." I'm like, "You're still." I'm like, I remember the one time she came back and she beat me because for like maybe 2 seconds later, and she comes back and she goes, "You're still crying?" I'm like to myself, "B, it's only been 2 minutes. How am I not gonna cry?" I had a bruise on my eye and everything. Yeah, she used to beat me bad, but I deserved it back then. I deserved it back then because I was a little
Bro,
boss.
so
I
you
got into
seriously
everything.
took her envelope with the cash to go play video games?
Yeah.
But you know there's
Yeah,
a beatdown
well,
coming
you're only
after that, bro. You just know it.
oh, but the game. Hey, but the games were
You
cool
were
though.
so you were
I was
willing
getting
you
down
were
with
willing to take the
Tetris.
beat down, bro. You knew it was
Oh
coming.
yeah. Oh yeah, because all your you made your friends happy because now you have more friends because you gave them quarters to play. You're like everybody in school's like, hey, like everybody loves Chris. Oh, hey, what's up, Steve? How you doing? And I went to school all like, hey, I was
Oh,
proud. I was
you're
like,
one
yeah,
brave
okay.
dude, bro. Taking 180
Yeah.
from your mom, bro.
Shoot.
That's she sounded like she didn't play, bro. She
Yeah.
didn't play.
Oh no, she didn't play. She didn't play at all. She didn't play at all. She told me one time when I was like, when I was in 7th grade. She goes, "You want to be on the streets?" She locked the door on me, and I was sitting on there all crying and everything. Mom, let me in. She didn't let me in till like 12 o'clock midnight, and I was still crying and stuff. I
Boy,
was like,
that's
damn.
rough.
She didn't even give me no food. She
Oh,
just left me
no
there.
dinner either. Fuck.
No dinner, nothing. I was like, damn. And then when I went back in there was only hardly anything left. I feel like I was like on that show, 33 cents will buy this kid food. I was all scrubbing and stuff. I was all eating real quick and all that. 33 cents will help Steve get some food for the day.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
those are the good old days though. Like I said,
This is
you
the
know,
good old days, boy.
actually,
Whoa.
they, no, no, they were because I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, I was poor." I grew
Mhm.
up poor. How do you know you were poor?
Right?
I don't understand that. What does that mean? We had food in our hand. We had food. We had a place to sleep. We got food from our friends. We got popsicles, whatever. We went to the store. If we didn't have it, we would steal it. We would go to Pick and
Right.
Save, steal something. We'd share with our friends. Your friend had a popsicle, he'll break it in half and give it to you. So when I hear people say, "Oh, we were poor back in the," I just don't get it because I grew up poor, but I didn't. I had everything I wanted. I had everything I wanted
Mhm.
when I was little. I had my mom's $180 to go play video games.
Did,
That's
dude,
a
did
lot
your
of
mom used
time.
to have did you used to find her hiding places, bro? Well, I mean, I'm sure she was hiding this stuff, bro. She wasn't just leaving it on top of the table.
Oh, she used to hide it from me a lot. But the thing about it is, she used to go see her boyfriend, and so I used to search the house. I was a little searcher. I would search the
Hey,
house.
Jerry, so I was a little searcher.
I would search the house everywhere, and I'd find her hiding spots, and just take a little bit at a time. See, I told you I was a fiend. I was like a little bit at a time
Look
to
how
go play
feed.
video games. I remember, I remember
Bro,
one
but
time
you
when
knew,
remember
bro,
when
the beatdown was coming, bro. You didn't care.
that was later on. The now is the now. The video games is the now. I remember when we had Select TV. Remember Select TV when you have to have
Uh-huh.
the little code, and then you would try to watch the dirty channel, and they would be
Right.
all scrambled, and it'd be like that. Well, I found a way. If you put the thing up, it only scrambles to the side, so you can see everything. And I was in 6th grade. Me and my friend were just looking. We're like, "Oh wow, look at that." My mom came in and she caught us, and she was calling us jotos. She goes, "Who in the heck would watch a porn with your friend?" And we're like in 5th grade. And she goes, "You little jotos." And I was like, "What the heck?" And I didn't even know I didn't even know what a joto was because I didn't speak Spanish in my house. So I was walking around thinking, "Oh, jotos mean that goes we were cool and everything." And then my friend told me, he "Goes, no, that means gay, fool. That means gay. Don't ever say that." And I was like, "Oh," my friend was all embarrassed. He didn't even want to talk to me anymore because my mom caught us. I'm like, wow. So never again. I never turned the thing on the side again. I just left it as is.
Boy. Hey, for our viewers out there, can we get some emoji love for
Yeah, for
fucking
Chaka, man.
Chaka?
Give us some little love for
Uh,
Chaka, man. The Chaka's
it is off the
oh
hook
man, he
here.
was one brave kid, bro. I think my
And let me get some
yeah,
shout
bro.
outs real quick, George. We have Bobby Montoya on the line with us. Poppy Leonard is also up on here with us. We have Lydia Hernandez up on here with us. Also, for all our viewers out there, our silent viewers, Leo Mendoza, by the way, all our silent viewers, be sure to check us out on TikTok and Instagram, the Wild Hour Cast, Facebook, the Wild Hour Podcast page, and that ever so wonderful and beautiful website of ours,
Yeah,
thewildhourpodcast.com.
hey, Chaka, the beatdown was supposed to deter you from stuff, bro. Not, you know what I mean? Because I mean,
Oh no.
I've got I got the whooping, bro. But I learned, I didn't want to get it again, so I wouldn't do that again. But you were,
I you know I really didn't have that in me. I had to do it. I had to do it. I have another story. At Montebello Park. Remember when they used to have the cheese and the what do you call it? The cheese and the butter when they gave
Yeah,
it free at
the
Montebello Park.
county cheese, brother.
The county cheese. So you would go online and you would get your county cheese and you would get your butter, right? You get butter, county cheese, and I forgot there was one more thing I forgot it was. So my mom sent me, my brother, my sister. We got up
Uh-huh.
early in the morning, so she put us six in line. So my sister was
Six.
in line
Mhm.
in the front. My brother was at six behind her, like six people behind her, and I
Right.
was at the end, right? So my mom gets it. So we get home and she starts tallying it up like it's money, and she goes, "Oh, we're missing a thing of cheese." And she looked at me. She goes, "You little mother effort! You didn't get the cheese, huh? You forgot the cheese because
Uh-huh.
they had them on tables. I got whooped again for not getting free cheese from the government." I'm like, "Dude," I go, "I went and got the butter." She goes, "Oh, you must have been talking too much. You didn't get the cheese." And she whooped my butt for no cheese. I was like, "Damn." My brother was all looking at me, laughing, and my sister was laughing at me. And it wasn't even me that didn't get the cheese. I think my brother didn't get the cheese, but I got it.
Mm.
So I was a scapegoat for all my family. Anything happy, it was Steve. Anything gonna, it was Steve. Something happened at the corner, it was me. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I remember that government cheese. I used to love that butter.
Mm.
Love that butter on your what do you call it? It used to on your popcorn because it make it used to bunch up and used to be crispy.
Oh yeah,
Um,
good stuff.
all right, man. So we're a little bit past our time, right? Jamie James, where are we at?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
9:43,
damn,
brother.
we're way north of our
Steve,
descending time, but
Steve
we
took
got
it
the
today,
Chaka
bro.
stories going on, bro.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize.
Nah, good
I
stuff,
apologize
Chaka,
for that.
bro. Man, you're a
Yeah,
mean
brother.
travieso, bro.
Uh,
You were like,
Oh, I mean, by the time I was in sixth grade, I had so many mocos down my face, I didn't even wipe it
geez.
anymore because I was getting hit so much. You know,
But I think your
no,
mom
I
tried
just left it
about,
there. I
dude. I
just
think
left
your
it there.
mom tried about everything, bro. I mean, I don't know what else was
Oh,
left, bro.
oh, she charged me for everything. She even charged me for a couch.
boy.
Your friends must have broke it when they came over. You owe me $250. She got it free. She got that couch free from a neighbor. She tried to charge me 250. She goes, "Oh no, I looked it up. I looked it up. It's 250 on the catalog." She goes, "Look, it's 250." I'm like, "I ain't paying you 250. No, that's not fair."
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
boy.
All right, Jamie James, do we have last minute shout outs and for the people? Well, who's the,
No, I think I went
all
over
right, oh, it's
everybody
okay.
that we have to
So
cover.
since Chaka's here, and he's an inspirational guy, right, Chaka? Yeah, I think Chaka can do the
I am. I
yeah,
was gonna say
Chaka can
that.
do the inspirational for
The
us.
best, the aspirational thing is the best thing is to be humble, to be
That's
happy.
right.
To understand that everybody goes through something. Don't question what they're going through. Just help them out.
Mm,
Be a friend. And so, I hate when you go somewhere and you're down and out, and they want to know what happened. Don't ask what happened. Just be there for them and let them talk.
yeah.
Enjoy life, because life is too short. As we're getting older, it's getting shorter and shorter. Short, and and it's just. I just say that to everybody. Just be humble, be happy, and enjoy life. Always be positive, because when you're positive, one thing I know is if you're positive, you're gonna get things coming your way. When you're negative, it ain't gonna come your way. You're just gonna get old
Yeah,
and
it's
grumpy.
weird now that every
So,
time a weekend goes by, for us, it's one weekend less, right? We're
Mm,
running out of those weekends. I mean, literally, we're running out of weekends. You know what I
yep.
mean? So you gotta enjoy it, bro. You gotta make it. You gotta enjoy it because every weekend that goes by, it's one less weekend, bro. Then we don't have so many weekends left.
No, no, that's why I say everybody always wants the weekend to come. And I'm like saying, you don't know that when the weekends come, we get older.
mm, right.
I told my daughters, by the time I'm 70, I ain't even gonna put pants on anymore. I'm just gonna be in my calzones, going to the market and everything. Who cares if I'm
And
crazy?
that's what I say. Walk around naked, bro. Makes you happy.
Calzones, mis
Makes you
calzones.
happy, bro.
I'm gonna get the tantanans, and I'm gonna just go to Walmart and buy stuff. Hey, they can't say they,
Yeah, you get away with it there,
All
brother.
right, Jimmy James, any parting words out for the people?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, just on the chat side of it, I could just see you guys just love Chaka, and you really put a positive vibe to the show tonight. But you know what? Once again, thank you all for your input and your emoji love and all that great stuff.
All right, man. So thank you guys for joining us. Yeah,
thank you
no,
guys for
Chaka,
having me.
thank you
Hey, no problem, Chaka.
for joining us tonight, my brother. I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Always, always.
yeah, we're
Anytime you want
definitely
me
gonna
on,
have to
you're always.
have Chaka around, bro. We're gonna have to do something
Right.
about his background. Yeah, your
My
background,
stories.
bro. Your white background, your prison background, bro. We need to add some color, bro. We need
Oh
to
yeah,
brighten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll work on that, dude.
yeah.
We're gonna get that going for you, bro. We'll hook it up.
Yeah, I have a ton of stories. Since I moved around a lot, I have a ton of stories.
All right.
All right, my brother. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you
And
guys.
you
Thank
stay
guys for
safe
having
out
me.
there, my brother.
Oh, there ain't nothing here but raccoons and crap shit and dog shit. I
Yeah,
mean dog
man.
crap. So I'm good.
Dogs and cats are safe over there, right, bro? All right.
Exactly.
All right.
All right, people. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We'll be back next week with another episode of the Wild Podcast. You guys be safe. Stay cool. Stay hot. I don't know what's going on next week, bro. I hope it stays cool. We'll catch you guys next week. We're out of here. Peace.
Peace out.
Device connection terminated.